already we see they are managing restaurants, they have performed marriages, marriage receptions and all that thing. And now the question is, what is the limit of intelligence you give it to them? So all that stuff in future will depend on advances in computing and communications. Today we talk about LTE, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G is being talked. Okay, any amount of bandwidth you give, still there is a hunger for that. You need more and more of bandwidth for that. Okay, so these technologies are going to play a major role. As we said, IoT will no more luxury. There are different types of things we are talking about. When we walked into this room to avoid pollution problems, they were talking about electric vehicles. Now people are talking about driverless cars. There are what is called flying car. Flying car is the Palvi company in India has taken licenses to avoid congestion. It will go like a car, suddenly it will fly like an aeroplane. Okay, but it is a three-wheeled device. So there are different types of things that people are talking about. When you drive from here to Delhi on the highway, you will see after a few years there will be no driver there. You just hop in and say, I want to go to Mathura or Delhi or somewhere. So these will have anything. You will be scared. Like there is no driver sitting, it just does that. What will happen if there is an accident? How will it navigate? How will it go up? Even the driver sitting, you know whether she is angry or in good mood or not. If there is no driver sitting, how do you do that? There are experiments by Google, BMW, all that thing for looking at the standards, and they are talking about semi-autonomous initially with a driver, some control in doing that. It has concepts of communication. It will have GPS, GPRS, all that radio frequency, infrared interfaces. There is a computer processor which will be there on the side. It will avoid obstacles. There will be LIDAR. There is light. There are sensing devices. How to avoid accidents. How to navigate. Everything will be implemented in real time. Okay. So all these things depend on the advances in computers and communications. We may talk about these things as science fiction, but we have seen many stories which were science fiction, they have become reality, right? One is seeing that. Nobody anticipated in this country the revolution a device like mobile will make, okay? The vegetable vendors, okay, are making use of it much more smartly than you and I can do. Right, of course. At present, the scenario is different because of the 500, 100, 2000 syndrome. Okay, but then they are quite smart enough to do all this stuff. The point I am trying to make is when we talk about all these topics in a conference like this, algorithms, computers, communications, image processing, everything, they have great relevance. And the future is one of interdisciplinarity. You talk about devices like a physically challenged person cannot click the mouse button because she has a problem with fingers. But then the lady thinks that I want to click P or click a mouse button. A signal is generated from the brain, take the signal, amplify it, digitize it, give it to a nano-robo so that it hits the key. This is what is called brain-computer interface. Recently in Spectrum, there was a story, 5 people were sitting, they were simply sitting there is a fish-like flying object which they were controlling without telling anything, no joystick, nothing. Simply they thought, move left, move right, go up, go down. Signals were coming from the brain, they were transmitted and the object was going left, right and all that thing. That is because of all this type of activities which is coming. A specific signal comes from the brain. Like the doctor takes the EEG signal, okay? A specific signal is generated, you take it, amplify it, process it and do the actuation. There are exciting things happening, okay? Today, if I go to a hotel, I am always scared whether I left my key and I will latch myself out. A day will come, maybe after a year or two, they will take all your facial recognition features. You stand in front of the door, there is a minuscule camera which will take your face image, it will compare. If you are the person, there is a nano-robo which will sit, it will open the door or it will not permit. Okay? So, technology has exciting applications. That is where today, particularly these issues, Internet of Things,